Juries don't like liars. Trials are about credibility.
Hollywood's golden couple just crashed and burned in spectacular fashion. What started as Blake Lively trying to silence Justin Baldoni has transformed into the most humiliating legal meltdown in recent Hollywood history. Their carefully crafted image of perfection has shattered under the weight of exposed lies, manipulative tactics, and shocking abuse of power that has left the entertainment industry stunned.
It's getting more personal. They're going to discover more information that's going to make them angry. They're out to salvage their reputations.
The moment Judge Lyman saw through their Hollywood manipulation, their entire case began crumbling faster than Blake's credibility. This isn't just another celebrity feud. It's a revealing glimpse into how industry elites wield their influence to destroy careers, manipulate public perception, and bend the legal system to their will.
Juries don't like liars. Trials are about credibility.
But this time, their tactics backfired catastrophically. At the center of this explosive scandal sits a leaked audio recording that changed everything. Ari Emanuel, one of the most powerful agents in Hollywood, was caught admitting that Justin Baldoni was blacklisted from projects not because of any wrongdoing, but simply because of his connection to the wrong people, namely Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. This bombshell recording confirmed what many suspected. The power couple had been pulling strings behind the scenes to systematically destroy Baldoni's career.
Lively's side had a clear, immediate negative impact on Baldoni's career.
WME, Baldoni's former agency, completely severed ties with him after Lively's allegations went public. Not because there was actual evidence against him, but because Reynolds and Lively had the connections to make it happen. Thanks to this leaked audio, it's no longer speculation. It's documented fact that Lively's side was manipulating the industry to crush Baldoni professionally. And Judge Lyman now has hard evidence that Blake's entire case is built on fabrications.
WME absolutely got rid of him because of these things that were said.
But the real shocker came when the Freakonomics podcast episode containing the damning Emanuel audio mysteriously vanished into thin air. When an entire episode exposing Hollywood corruption suddenly disappears without explanation, serious questions arise about just how much power these celebrities truly wield. If they can make evidence disappear from established media platforms, what else have they been covering up? But this time their power play failed. The audio is out, the damage is done, and Baldoni now has a clear path to pursue substantial damages.
Significant amount of power in the industry and has the ability to tell stars not to go on your podcast.
The most catastrophic blow to Lively's case came from her own supposed smoking gun evidence. She had sworn under oath about disturbing footage that would prove Baldoni's guilt. She hyped it up as the definitive proof that would end his career. Then the unthinkable happened. The full video leaked, showing the exact opposite of what she'd claimed. Far from being traumatized or uncomfortable, the footage revealed Lively smiling, willingly participating, and completely at ease throughout the scene she had described as disturbing.
You mentioned before that you think this video is the most damning evidence that Baldoni has so far.
When caught in this blatant contradiction, Lively didn't own up to the deception. Instead, she rewrote her narrative yet again, suddenly claiming that Baldoni wasn't in character during filming and that she was forced to act like she liked him. Legal experts immediately pointed out the absurdity. She's an actress. Pretending to like someone is literally her job description. Her shifting story has demolished her credibility, with attorneys noting that if a single lie is found in testimony, a jury can disregard a witness's entire statement. And Lively has now been caught lying multiple times.
What they did is they said, well, yes, all of that happened, but when Baldoni was in that scene dancing, he wasn't in character.
Desperation set in as Lively's legal team made increasingly frantic attempts to control the narrative. They secretly pushed for an attorney's eyes-only protection order, an extraordinary legal maneuver that would hide critical evidence from everyone except lawyers. Not even Baldoni or the judge would be permitted to see these documents. There's only one logical explanation for such an extreme move. They're hiding something so devastating that they're willing to bend legal procedures to keep it buried.
Because jurors are very bright, especially collectively. When they're all together, they all come from varied backgrounds.
The desperation reached new heights when rumors emerged of 100 million reasons why Lively's team was fighting so hard to suppress certain evidence. Industry insiders interpreted this as a thinly veiled reference to a potential $100 million settlement offer, essentially an attempt to buy silence. Judge Lyman shut this down immediately, delivering a scathing reminder that courts exist to serve justice, not entitled celebrities who think they can purchase favorable outcomes.
Testimony is super important in this case, and if you can show the jury that she's lied, juries don't like liars.
When bribery tactics failed, Lively's team tried playing the celebrity victim card, arguing that releasing certain evidence would cause irreparable harm because of her fame. Attorney Brian Freeman demolished this argument with a single cutting statement: just because they're celebrities doesn't mean they get different laws. The judge agreed, effectively telling Lively to sit down. There's no VIP treatment in his courtroom.
Lively made, and she lied in their minds about what occurred during that dancing scene because she wasn't aware that there was audio.
As legal options dwindled, Lively's team resorted to manufacturing accusations. They rolled out 2 anonymous actresses who allegedly had similar experiences with Baldoni. These supposed witnesses weren't even named in the lawsuit. No initials, no official documentation, just vague assertions of their existence. If these witnesses were legitimate and their claims substantial, they would be formally testifying in court, not being leaked through Hollywood gossip blogs.
On Baldoni's side, you have one of the most aggressive entertainment lawyers in Hollywood. On the other side, you have very good lawyers in New York.
The credibility of these anonymous claims collapsed further when multiple media outlets refused to publish complaints against Baldoni because they lack sufficient substantiation. When even scandal-hungry press won't touch a celebrity story, you know it's completely baseless. The Hollywood Reporter, which had shown clear bias in Lively's favor, had to leak the witness information themselves because no reputable news outlet would publish such questionable claims.
Leaked HR complaints that was circulated around last week.
Having exhausted all legitimate avenues, Lively's team descended into absurdity, accusing Baldoni of being too nice. Yes, actually too nice. They pushed a Los Angeles Times hit piece accusing him of toxic positivity in the workplace. Among the alleged offenses, encouraging employees to sign emails with so much love and giving clothes to homeless people while filming the act of charity. The accusations were so ridiculous that Candace Owens publicly ridiculed the case, asking how someone could possibly sue a person for being too happy at work.
Insane. What are you talking about? She genuinely is not aware of how insane she sounds.
Behind the scenes, panic escalated to crisis levels. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, sweating bullets as their PR nightmare spiraled out of control, reportedly hired former CIA agents specializing in crisis management. The same operatives who've covered up government scandals and orchestrated political spin campaigns were now tasked with salvaging the couple's rapidly deteriorating public image. When you need intelligence operatives to handle your lawsuit fallout, you've reached an unprecedented level of reputation destruction.
Sides are under strict orders to kill each other, and that's what's happening. Both sides are trying to kill each other.
Even more revealing, PR insiders dropped another bombshell. Les Sloan PR, the firm handling Lively's public image, allegedly tried to back out of the case entirely. This firm represents Hollywood's biggest A-listers and specializes in cleaning up even the most toxic celebrity scandals. When the professionals who get paid to handle messes are looking at your situation like it's beyond salvation, you've officially hit rock bottom.
Blake Lively's PR firm begging to be let go of the case. I think actually they may have the worst messages of all.
The final piece in this crumbling legal house of cards involves Taylor Swift's private messages. Blake and Ryan have fought desperately to prevent these communications from being revealed in discovery, raising obvious questions. What damning information do these texts contain that has them fighting so fiercely to keep them hidden? Legal analysts suggest these messages likely contain evidence of the couple using their industry influence to pressure executives, manipulate narratives, and possibly influence the case itself. If these texts actually supported Lively's position, she would be demanding they be made public instead of fighting to suppress them.
Because not only could it be not good for the legal case, it's going to be an absolute nightmare for the PR side.
The ultimate irony in this spectacular downfall is that Blake and Ryan thought they could win through PR tricks, media manipulation, and Hollywood connections. They believed they could twist the narrative, make Baldoni appear guilty, and emerge unscathed. What they failed to understand is that courtrooms operate differently than Hollywood studios. In entertainment, they can rewrite scripts and control public perception, but in court, judges care about facts and evidence, not carefully crafted celebrity images.
Basically saying you're a liar, you misrepresent who you are in the court of public opinion. They've lost.
Every strategy they've deployed has backfired catastrophically. Their bribery attempts failed, their fake evidence was exposed, their media smears collapsed, their own PR team abandoned them, and now their desperate attempts to hide evidence are only making them look more guilty. Judge Lyman sees through their manipulation and refuses to play their game.
With taking over the movie, even though she doesn't deny that she took over the movie. Of course, it'd be probably impossible to do that.
As this legal disaster continues unraveling, Blake and Ryan face a devastating reality. There's no escape without completely destroying what remains of their reputations. Even if they settle, the damage is irreversible. The truth is already public, and their credibility has been shredded beyond repair.
They need to listen to their lawyers, and they need to resolve this case if possible.
What began as an attempt to silence one man has revealed the dark reality behind Hollywood's most picture-perfect couple, exposing a pattern of lies, manipulation, and abuse of power that has forever changed how the public will view them. The Hollywood elite thought they were untouchable, that their power and connections could shield them from consequences. But as this unprecedented legal meltdown continues exposing one shocking revelation after another, it's becoming clear that no amount of PR magic can save them now. The facade has crumbled, and the truth behind Hollywood's golden couple stands revealed for all to see.